Hey everybody, how is it going? Here we are today, and we're going to be taking a look at Super Glacie, or I guess it's Super Glacie, because original Glacie was water, second Glacie was fire, and now Super Glacie is wind. So today, just going to say, first of all, thanks for the people who watched the previous video and checked all that out. And yeah, somebody said, hey Umbra, why don't you record a clip? That's a good idea. However, there is something to note, is that one, the review videos are already kind of bloated enough already. I don't think I want to show you, make them even longer. And Glacie, I had a lot to say about, so that's essentially fine. But yeah, it is something that I will keep in mind for future. So let's talk about what we're doing today. Today I wanted to show off one of Glacie's really good features. I mean, there's a lot of them, but specifically in the terms of evasion. So let's just quickly take a look at essentially what kind of team we're running here. So first of all, what we're really interested this time is Glacie versus evasion characters. So we have two evasion characters here in a basically really light focus party. So let's just note, first of all, the amount of evasion on some of our characters. And we're going to start with this one, just because you can see right here, there is essentially her evasion stat out of battle. Locke is, I think, about around 95, so he's not quite as high. But in terms of boosters, you know, we have a lot of the important stuff in terms of equipment, plus some of the vision cards, including luck up vision cards and everything like that. So you're looking at pretty high evasion stats here between luck and just everything. So we're going to get an idea today of just how accurate Glacie is with our current build. You look here and we have the assault version of the weapon. It's not the accuracy version of the weapon. And that is a really big important note, is just that this is not the accuracy version. We're also not getting a lot of accuracy from our vision cards here too. First of all, the Ifrit card, mainly just a strength up card, and here we're looking at some, protection. And then in here, if we just take a look, these are the kind of resistances we are running with the current build, or general stats in a light elemental party. Not that I think she ever will be there for most people, but there you go. Again, this is a source of accuracy that she is going to be currently running, and I don't think it's unfair to say that. And the TMR, as far as I know, before we talk about this any further, is that the TMR does not have any runes on it. I think pretty clearly showed that. But if for some reason they are hidden or something like that, I didn't have that information before going. All right, so let's check it out. We're also going to be trying to run the buffs, and we're just doing this on an easy map, just so we aren't super encumbered by any. So let's get going. And this probably one of my favorite little lazy maps. So we're going to head over here. And we're just going to run, where is it? This little dodge buff here. Dodge buff. Lucy is just going to go up here and get some kills, I think, just so we're not dealing with a ton of enemies. And then here we have our Glacie, and this is a full 120 Glacie. I think I didn't say it earlier. Didn't think I really needed to, but yeah, just in case people didn't notice, yeah, it is a fully upgraded Glacie. So we have everything here from the Protect TMR to just all of her abilities, fully maxed, and everything with the 120 version, because it is the friend version. So which one do we want? I'm just going to bring up my, let's double check. Because I know she has the accuracy one, and I do believe that is her barrier, which is not this one. It should be this one. So let's run that. Nice little accuracy boost. And following turn, we can check it out. Some of these guys out of the way. I don't remember if I have locks set up to be specifically anything else. I mean, we could just do a second evasion buff if we really wanted to. It's not going to be that important. Alright, so before anything, let's take a look, see what we are hitting here in terms of accuracy. So you can see 100% accuracy against the Ghost, 88% accuracy against the Lock with about 95 and a fair amount, or 95 evasion and a fair amount of luck, but we'll also just aim over here and get an accuracy check on Violet as well, which is pretty good. And for the record, before, like, my characters aren't perfect evasion characters. I feel like I've always been missing something in terms of evasion. I mean, I haven't really gone super far out of my way. But yeah, just checking out about how much damage you can potentially do against these characters. I mean, they are running pretty high just evasion amounts, and you can get an idea that, yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of an accuracy decrease still against higher. But if you were really wanting to, Glacie doesn't really need a sure hit ability. We'll just go in here and wait for a second, and then we'll try out some other units attacks just to make sure that I haven't missed anything in the middle of this video. On the dodge buff, so we're keeping nice and sure on that. So if we brought Lucio over and just attacked, yeah, there you go. There's more of probably what you're expecting. So Lucio has got about a 0% chance of hitting, even if we were to use some of his other abilities, wouldn't be terribly accurate. Or let's go, you know, Hope here, using Hope's Limit Burst, 0% hit chance, 0% hit chance. Scrolling down. And again, you can just see that, you know, how accurate a 120 Glacie is with all of her upgrades and everything like that. So, yeah, just pause here on that dodge buff, and we'll just prove it one more time quickly. Again here, taking a look at it, 100% hit accuracy, 76% hit accuracy here, 100%, 100%. So you can get an idea that just how accurate she is. And a few changes that could be changed out. We could change out her, what's it called? I mean, first of all, wind vision cards. Wind vision cards have a great a great increase in accuracy. We could also just go with the aim version of her event weapon, which is particularly good. And I mean, while her limit burst isn't particularly that accurate, this one is. This ability, her triple hit ability, does have a fair amount of accuracy. So yeah, it's not just that Glacie has, you know, pretty nice. I don't want to hit you. Sorry. It isn't just that Glacie has, like, particularly really nice critical capabilities, although she does. It's not just that she has removal, which she does, or guts removal, or a ton of other things, but it's also just the fact that she's a very accurate character. Even in a non-elemental party, I would say that she has a really high amount of accuracy. And we'll just head over here one more time to just get one more quick look at what her stats are. Her own spear as well, giving her a higher AP start, which is important. But not being in her own element, she's still pretty powerful, and just gets even more powerful once you throw her into a wind party. And accurate too. Again, I want to stress, like, let's just finish this off, and we'll head back, excuse me, into the party menu quickly. You know, for whatever this game's definition of quickly is, but I am happy to do this kind of a little bit of a separate video, just highlighting some of the unit's strengths. If anybody has any ideas for anything you'd particularly like to see, just please leave it in the comments below. I do see it, although I don't get a huge amount of time to respond to every comment. So, you know, a little bit of apologies there. But if we look at this, for example, we have accuracy on this card, and this does give, you know, a particularly nice bonus to a wind physical character, or I don't think that this one does. No, that's the opposite. What's the other one I'm thinking of? I think it's this one, which just has... No, not that. I am thinking of a wind vision card right now, but I think it's just escaping the back of my mind. Point is, I do think that Glacie is hyper accurate and has access to just so much accuracy that people shouldn't be too worried if she doesn't have what's it called? If she doesn't have access to a sure hit ability, because it's still really good, and I hope I demoed that today, and just some of the damage capabilities that a 120 version can. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to finish mine off and test her out more, get her own weapon, and just continue you know, putting her to good work. So thank you for watching. Flip my mouse pad there, and see you next time.